Just kidding, there's no such thing. This is your VocalPilot, and today I'm going to be bringing you the next episode of My Best and My Worst. Today's topic is going to be my best and worst gaming addiction. With the PS4 coming out recently and the Xbox One coming up, plus so many of these good games, I figured the subject of gaming addiction would fit perfectly. So, speaking of which, I don't know if you guys have ever played Dead Island. I know I played countless hours on that game, but Machinima Prime did a live-action short that is shot for shot of the groundbreaking animated trailer for Dead Island backwards. It even has the same iconic music, and it's so worth checking out. The link is right in front of you and in the description. But moving on to my best and my worst, honestly, it's pretty hard to classify what can be considered a quote-unquote best gaming addiction, because the way it's put right there makes it sound like such a bad thing. But if I had to pick one of the games that I've been addicted to that has benefited me the most, I'd say World of Warcraft. Wait, let me explain. My most addicting period for WoW was my senior year of high school, and the game started teaching me a lot about critical thinking and critical analysis. What I mean by that is you learn that actually when you start college. It's the first thing you learn. It's Composition 1. You learn to look at the world in a critical way and to do make your decisions in a critical way. So if you're into the competitive side of this game, it truly is a test of your brain's ability to push the right buttons when they need to be pushed. And you're constantly critically analyzing what you could have done different to be better. I just feel like that was very constructive to my thinking process, and even though I wasted a lot of my senior year out of it, I don't regret it in the slightest. In fact, I still play now, just nowhere near as much as I used to. In fact, I don't have the time. But in opposition to critical thinking and using your brain and being mature, here it comes, my worst gaming addiction. I'll just say it flat out, RuneScape. And I said this in my history of gaming, but let me go a little bit more in depth. I haven't played this game in years, but let me just say there's something about this game that literally drives adolescent kids and teenagers to play it. The thing is though, it takes no skill whatsoever. Or at least it didn't back then. I don't know how the game is now, but it was just farm and grind, and farm and grind. Whoever did that the most, whoever had the most time on their hands to waste to play RuneScape was the best, and that's how it was. The PvP was turn-based with a random damage output, and it really just took no skill whatsoever. But I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's a good game. There's a reason why it's so successful, but I'm saying that it is a useless game for your brain. I started playing it in my summer of my 5th grade year, which was about 9 years ago, and the game had me hooked. So hooked, I started skipping school. I was in middle school and I started skipping school for this game. Now it's no high school, I'm gonna play hooky. It was you're throwing your life away, you're in middle school and you're gonna fail. In fact, before I even started skipping school, before I got a computer at my house, I would ride my bike every day after school and on weekends to the library to play RuneScape, which was 3 miles from my house and about a mile from my school, and I'd just stay there all night until the library closed. And of course, my mom didn't have a problem with it. I'm at the library, what could I be doing? Well, let's just say that I wasn't reading. You can guarantee that. But yeah, guys, that was my best and worst gaming addiction. Short episode today, but tell me, what was your best and worst gaming addiction? Let me know in the comments. I read every single comment, I promise I do. You might see another upload from me midweek. If not, I'll catch you guys Friday. This has been your VocalPilot, and I'm out.